Hi everybody, this is SAAD. Earlier this morning, woke up, got on my social media, and saw the following tweet from Kirsten Gillibrand. Let me read it for you. Our future is, female, intersectional, powered by our belief in one another, and we're just getting started. By the way, for those of you who don't know this, the future is female is a mantra that has been now making its way across many female politicians who use that as kind of a battle cry. The future is female. And so I replied to Senator Gillibrand. I said, "Dear Senator Gillibrand, in your envisioned future, what role will I, along with my son, play? We are both, quote, diseased in that we are male, so how will we be dealt with? Do we have a future? Professor Dr. Saad, a hapless male." And earlier, I had retweeted her message, her tweet with some of my comments. This person is a likely candidate for the highest office in the most powerful country that the world has ever known. She posts this tweet full of pride. Our future is female. I guess intersectionality does not include the pathological state of being a male. I mean, think about it for a second. Here is a female politician who is fully proud. She does not feel any constraint in saying that the future is female. I mean, imagine if a man were to say this. The future is male. Now, it is, of course, true that women have been held back by institutional sexism. They still are held back in many places, not in the United States, where Gillibrand is fighting her fight. I shared with you some data from the US government. Let me repeat it again, and I'll post the link to the SAAD TRUTH clip where I first discussed this. The US government has data on 4 levels of educational attainment: associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, and doctorate, across 5 racial groups. So there are 20 cells. In each of those cells, you can look at the ratio of men to women who obtain that particular degree. So there are 20 cells. If sexism exists in the consistent with the victimhood narrative, then every single cell should have more men than women. What does the true data show? In every single cell, women outnumber men. 20 out of 20 cells across 5 racial groups and 4 educational attainment levels, women outnumber men. The future is already here. The future is already female. Now, do I support the fact that women should be fully emancipated? Of course. I'm the one who puts many things on the line to fight for some of the injustices that women face in the Middle East, not Gillibrand. So the fact that people should be treated with full dignity, void of bigotry, where their individual freedom is guaranteed, is something that I obviously support. Now, that doesn't mean that the way that you correct past grievances is by, number one, continuing to adhere to a victim narrative that no longer exists, but secondly, that you now start targeting men as literally being, you pathologize masculinity. Think about the term toxic masculinity. I wrote an article on my Psychology Today column, which has received a huge number of viewers, where I discuss whether the term toxic masculinity is a useful and valid concept. So this idea of openly pathologizing maleness, masculinity, is not a good idea. We can elevate all people, women, men, all genders, all 872 genders, all religions, all non-religious people. We could elevate everyone through the powers of individual dignity without trying to squash one group to elevate another. So to empower women, you don't have to argue that the future is female. The future is reason. The future is logic. The future is freedom from religious intolerance. The future is freedom from false prophets. The future is commitment to evidence-based thinking. The future is more kindness. The future is not female or male. We are a sexually dimorphic species, despite the fact that there are 872 genders. Therefore, you're going to need males around because, bruh, they're sort of important to Homo sapiens. So stop pathologizing men in the quest to empower women. Women deserve every opportunity that is afforded to anyone. That doesn't mean in our quest to do that, we pathologize masculinity. I do have a son, and I don't want him to grow up in a future of female, whatever that means. I want him to grow up in a free world. Have a good day, everybody.